Okay, we'll start the class. So, okay, yesterday we have discussed about constants. So, constants in C language. So, this is the diagram for classification of constants. Okay. So, at the first level, if we see numeric and character. So, for numeric, we have integer, floating point, and for integer, we have decimal, octal, and hexadecimal. So for fractional point, for floating point constants, so we can say this can be represented in fractional form and scientific notation. Okay, and for character, it is single character and string. So I think yesterday we have discussed about integer constant and floating point constant. Now we will go for the character constant. Okay, so we will see what is character constant and all. Okay, so let us look at this definition. So character constant. So the single character enclosed in single quotes is called a character constant. Okay. So now, so when we have discussed about the steps to learn C language, so there we have come across character set. Okay. So in character set we have uh, three categories of character set. That is, first category is all capital letters and small letters. Second category, digits from 0 to 9. Third category is all the symbols present on the keyboard. Now, so the meaning of the word character is you should consider all the three categories. So, character meaning not only letters like capital letters and small letters, you have to consider three categories. Three categories means capital letters A to Z and small letters A to Z, one category. Second category is digits. So, third category is all the symbols. Now, character constant means you have to consider single character and that should be put in single quotes. Then we can call it as character constant. So, single character which should be put in single quotes. So, single character means either the capital letter or the small letter or the digit or the symbol. Okay. So, don't get confused that character means only capital letters and small letters. Okay, that is A to Z. So capital letters, small letters, digits, symbols. These things comes in the word character. So character constant means so you have to put in single quotes. That's all. So if you look at this example, so we'll go for example here. So if you look at this example, see I have put this capital letter A in single quotes. Then it becomes character constant. So if I simply write A like this, so it is not a character constant. So just we can say it is a letter A. So if you put in single quotes, then it is called as character constant. So if you remove the single quotes, we can call it as a character, but not character constant. Okay, because whenever we come across the word constant, so constant means it should have some value. Then only we can call it as constant. So afterwards, what we can say, constant is a value which will not change. First thing, it should have some value. So if I write A without single quotes, then we can treat it as a character. That's all, not character constant. If I put in single quotes, then it becomes character constant. So when I say this capital letter A or small letter A or symbol or digit in single quotes, it will get some value. So that value is 65. So I will tell you what it is. So we will look at the definition. The single character enclosed in single quotes is called character constant. Each character is associated with a unique value called an ASCII. So this is the definition: American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII value means American Standard Code for Information Interchange value. Okay. So when you look at the keyboard, for every character on the keyboard, ASCII value will be present. Okay. So ASCII values of capital letter A to Z, it goes in this sequence: 65 to 97. 96, 65, 66, 67, in that way. Okay. And if you look at the small letters, small letter A is 97, small letter B is 98, C is 99. In that way it goes. Okay. And for digits also, ASCII values are there. So see, when we consider 0 to 9 numbers, for those digits, values are there actually. 0 value is 0, 1 value is 1, 2 value is 2, and so on. So in mathematics. But when you come to the computer programming, for 0 we have one value. That value is 48. So that value is nothing but ASCII value. So when it will take the ASCII value means if you put this 0 in single quotes. So if I don't put in single quotes, then 0 value is 0 only. It is not the ASCII value. If I put in single quotes, then it is considered as character constant and its value will be 48, and one value is 49. So here the table is there, I will tell. So character constant means one character you have to take and it should be put in single quotes. You should not take two characters, or you should not put in double quotes. We have two types of quotes: single quotes and double quotes. So if I put like this, so this is the double quote. Okay. So we should not put in double quotes. You have to put in single quotes, and you have to consider only single character. Okay, either the capital letter or small letter or digit or symbol, but it should contain only one character and single quotes. So for every character we have one unique value. Okay, and that value is unique. Okay, it is not same for all. It is unique. So that value is called as ASCII value. Okay, so as I said, ASCII value of capital letter A is 65, capital letter B is 66, and so on. Again, small letter A is 97, B is 98, C is 99, and so on. So 0 is 49, 1 is 14. Sorry, 0 is 48, 1 is 49, 2 is 50, like that. Okay. So if you look at this table, you will come to know. So this table, see, this is ASCII binary character table. So as I said, for every character on the keyboard, ASCII value will be there. Okay. So why they have made it as ASCII value means, so computer understands only one language, that is binary language. Binary language means only 0 and 1 computer will understand. It will not understand all the digits from 0 to 9 or capital letters, small letters, symbols, nothing. So those are the things which have derived from English. Those are the things which are not present in computer language. In computer language, only two values are there, 0 and 1. So in order to convert all the characters present on the keyboard to the binary language 0 and 1, so they have used this table. So if you look at this table, so here, see, look at small letter A, we have the ASCII value as 97. Binary code is this one, 011000001. So you don't worry about this binary value. Okay, you just concentrate on ASCII value. Okay, so for small letter A 97, for small letter B 98, C 99. In that way, up to Z it is there here. Okay, so if you look at this table. So up to small letter Z it is there. Similarly, if you look at the capital letters, A is 65, B is 66, C is 67, D is 68. In that way, up to Z is there. Again, one more thing, you need not remember this table also. You need not by heart the ASCII values also. So just for your reference, I have given this table. The meaning is, whenever you consider character constant, for every character, one unique value is there. That unique value is nothing but ASCII value. So for small letters A to Z, and for capital letters A to Z, for digits 0 to 9, and other symbols like dollar, plus, hash, and all, for all those things, ASCII values will be present. Now, if we want to write the example for character constant, it's very simple. You take either capital letter or small letter or digit or symbol, just put in single quotes. That is the meaning. So you need not give only this example. You can give any example. So you have to remember the rule that you can use capital letter or a small letter or a digit or a symbol, but it should be in single quotes. So this is the meaning of character constant. Okay. Now we will go for the string constant. I hope people have understood the character constant. We'll go for the string constant. Okay. Okay. So now we will understand the term string. So the meaning of string in computer language is, string means group of characters that is more than one. Okay, one or more. Okay, it is not a compulsory that you have to use more than one or more. So we'll see the definition: one or more characters enclosed in double quotes. So for character constant, you have to enclose in single quotes. For string constant, you have to enclose in double quotes. So this symbol I have put in a bracket. So you have to enclose in double quotes. So that is the difference between character constant and string constant. Okay. So examples you will see. And when you consider the string, I said it is one or more characters. Again, you have to think about characters. So character meaning all the three categories. Whenever you come across the word character in the programming language, so you should always mean that three categories will come into picture. That is capital letters, small letters one category, digits second category, third all the symbols. So one or more characters means you can consider any character, either the capital letter or the small letter or the digit or the symbol. But the rule is you have to put in double quotes. In character constant you have to put in single quotes. In string constant you have to put in double quotes. And in character constant you have to use only one character. In string constant one or more. See, if you look at this example, say I have taken small letter A and capital letter A, one character. So one character is also allowed, but you have to put in double quotes. If you look at these two characters, small letter and capital letter I have taken, two characters I have taken. So that is allowed, but you have to put in single quotes. And even you can consider digits also. So I have taken 0 and 1. Okay. So single digit, and one also single digit, but in double quotes. If you consider two digits also, it is okay. Okay. But you should put in double quotes. Okay. So understood. So capital letter, small letter, digits, symbols should put in double quotes, and you can consider only one character or more than one character. So if you want to write your name, okay, you can give blank space also. Blank space is also allowed. So Ravi, blank space Kumar. Okay, but in identifier blank space is not allowed. But in string blank space is allowed. It is string constant. Okay, it is allowed. Okay, so these are the examples of string constant. Okay, now you don't note down character constant and string constant. For character constant, you need not write this entire ASCII table. So just for example, you can write for capital letters ABC ASCII values and small letters ABC, and from 0, 1, 2. That's all. Two values you can write ASCII values enough. Okay. So just note down this character constant. Okay, I think you have copied string constant. So just we will know the difference between character constant and string constant once again. So it will be very clear. So here, see for example, if I consider the digit 5, so if I don't put single quotes or double quotes, then this we can consider it as just an integer or integer constant. Okay, so I can say this as an integer constant. So I have not put any single quotes or double quotes, so it is integer constant. If suppose if I write 5 in single quotes, same 5 in single quotes, then we can call this as character constant, because according to the definition, single character in single quotes is called character constant. Same 5 if I write in double quotes, so this is called as a string constant. Okay, so according to the definition, one or more characters, it is not compulsory to use two characters, one or more characters. If it is put in double quotes, it is string constant. See, sometimes in interview we may come across this question, same digit they will take, or one letter without single quotes, with single quotes, with double quotes, then we will get little bit confusing. So you have to remember like this. So 5 without single quotes, integer constant; 5 with single quotes, character constant; 5 with double quotes, it is a string constant. So this also you can note down. So in a minute, just you note down this. Okay, we'll move further. So now coming to the next topic, operators. Okay, so we will see what is an operator. So this comes in tokens topic only. So if we go to the tokens topic here, or else the first topic, steps to learn C language, character set, next step is tokens. So in tokens we come across these things, that is keywords, identifiers, variables, constants or literals, operators. So we have completed with keywords, identifiers, variables and constants. So next we will go for operators. And one more thing, this variable concept again we will discuss more in further classes. Okay, so now we'll go for the topic called as operators. Okay. Okay, so I think you might have heard this word operator in English. So the meaning of operator is, the operator is a symbol that specifies the operation or activity to be performed. So on the keyboard we have many symbols like plus, minus, star, forward slash, backward slash, many symbols we have. So those symbols will do some activity or some operation. Okay. So those symbols are called as operators. So operator is a symbol, some symbol on the keyboard which does some operation. So next, operators are mainly applied on variables and constants in an expression. So this word expression meaning equation. In mathematics, we call it as equation. In a programming language, we will call it as an expression. So in mathematics, we might have come across, like if I write A plus B equals to C. So this is an equation. Okay. In according to mathematics, we will call it as equation. So in programming language, we will call it as expression. That's all. Okay. So next. So what they're telling, operators are mainly applied on variables and constants. So by now we came to know what are variables and what are constants. Okay. So variable is a quantity which changes its value during the execution of program. Constant is a quantity which will not change the value during the execution of program. So in one equation, we might have come across two things also. For example, if I write a plus b equals to 10. Okay. So in this equation, so a, b. So these two are called as variables. Remember. Okay. So why these are called as variables? See, in I think in algebra we have come across like for any unknown values we will call as variables. See, for a and b we don't know values. What are the values? But value of 10 is 10 only. So that is fixed. Okay, it is a constant. So a and b are considered as variables, whereas 10 is considered as constant value. That is integer constant. Whether you can use integer or floating point constant, but it is an integer constant. Okay, so a and b are variables. 10 is a constant. So when you consider one equation or one expression, we come across three things, that is variables, constants, and one more thing is operators. So here plus and equals to, so these two are called as operators. Okay, I think you got this concept. So in a plus b equals to 10 equation, a and b are variables, 10 is a constant, plus and equals to are operators. Okay, so they're telling operators are mainly applied on variables and constants. So in this example, a and b are variables, 10 is a constant, and constants in an expression. So this a plus b equals to 10 or a plus b equals to a, this is called as an expression. In mathematics it is equation, in programming language it is called as an expression. So you have to remember the technical term expression. Okay, next. So next topic is operand. So this is also related with this operators topic only. We will see what it is. Operators operate on constants or variables. See, in the definition of operator only, I have given that sentence. By referring to that sentence only, we will understand. Operators operate on constants and variables, which are called operands. Okay. So if you look at this equation, so we came to know plus equals to or operators. Okay. A and B are variables. 10 is a constant. Now two things we will make it. One is operators, and the another one is we will make it as operands. So I will tell you what is an operand here. So in the equation a plus b equals to 10, if you take out operators, so remaining thing is a, b, and 10. These three things will remain. If you take out the operators plus and equals to, remaining things are a, b, and 10. So all these three are called as operands. Whether it is a variable or a constant, put together, these are called as operands. So then I will tell, in equation a plus b equals to 10, if you take out plus and equals to, that is the operators, remaining thing a, b, and 10 are called as operands. So in the above equation also, a plus b equals to c, if you take out plus and equals to, so these are the operators. Okay, and a, b, these are the operands. So here I didn't use constants. It's okay. It is not compulsory that you have to use constant. Either you can use constants or variables, or both also you can use. So in this equation, a plus b equals to c, plus and equals to our operators, a, b are operands. And again in a plus b equals to 10, plus and equals to our operators, a, b, and 10 are operands. So the definition is operators operate on constants or variables which are called as operands. So they have given the example. So that example is, see, okay. Example, c equals to a plus b. Here plus and equal to are operators, and a, b, and c are operands. Okay. So another example, that is c equals to a plus 10. So 10 they have taken it as constant. So here plus and equals to are operators. A, c, and 10 are operands. Okay. Next, it is classification of operators. So we will see classification of operators. So operators are classified in these categories. Okay, that is arithmetic operators, relational, logical, assignment, conditional, shortened, bitwise. Okay. So first you take this definition, operators and operand. Okay, we will move to classification of operators. So here we see, so there are 7 types. So still there are, but for this topic it's enough. I have mentioned 7 types: arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operator. See here, assignment operator, only one operator is there: conditional operator, shorthand operators, bitwise operators. Okay. So first we will see first one, arithmetic operator. See, actually we have learned these things in mathematics. So but some of the new things we will learn in programming language. First of all, we see the definition. The operators that are used to perform arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division are called as arithmetic operators. So we know what is an operator. Operator is a symbol which does some activity or operation, and when it does some activity, we can expect some result out of that activity. Okay. So in arithmetic operators, we come across these symbols, that is plus, minus, star, and division. So one more symbol is there. It is called mod symbol, and percent symbol we have to use for that. So the operations what we perform in arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, but there are 5 operators. So 4 operations, 5 operators. Yes, here for last 2 symbols only one operation is there. Okay, so you just look at this table. I will explain. We know addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We know. Okay, normally. So next comes the last one. See, last 2 operators you see, forward slash symbol is there. That is a division symbol. Percent symbol is there. So for both the things, operation is to divide only. Okay. Difference here is, see, when you take the forward slash symbol, that is a division symbol. When you divide by using this symbol, you can expect the quotient as the result. So here, when it is divided, that is 5 divided by 2. So generally in mathematics, what we expect the answer, it is 2.5. But in programming language, if the numerator is integer and if the denominator is also point number, that is, so we will not expect the result as 2.5. The result will be only 2. Again, I will tell, if the numerator is integer and if the denominator is also an integer, then the final result will be in integer only. So we will not expect the floating point value, that is real number. Okay. And when you go to the mod symbol, here also the operation is division only. So you have to write 5 modulus symbol, that is percent symbol, and 2. The result is remainder. When we divide 5 divided by 2, whatever the remainder we get, that is the result for mod symbol. Okay. So generally, when you consider division, so if I say 5 divided by 2, in mathematics what answer we will expect? 2.5. But when we go to the programming language here, so 5 is an integer. Okay. And 2 is also an integer. So when you consider numerator and denominator both are integers, then we can expect the quotient, that is result, as quotient will be only 2, not 2.5. 5 divided by 2 is 2. Next, so if you consider quotient as 2, so remainder will be, of course, it is 1. Okay, so remainder equals 1. Okay, so this answer we can expect when we use the symbol division, and this answer we can expect when we use the symbol mod. Okay, so that is the difference between division symbol and mod symbol in programming language. And one more rule is there for this symbol. So when you consider this symbol, you cannot use floating point numbers. Always you have to use integers. So further topic it will come. Okay, so this is the meaning between, this is the difference between division symbol and mod symbol. So for division symbol, if the numerator and denominator both are integers, quotient will be integer. It is not a floating point number. That is, you will not expect 2.5. And remaining thing is that remainder you can expect the result in mod symbol. So that is the meaning of division and mod. So I hope first 3 symbols we know it from mathematics. And one more thing, in case of multiplication, we will not use this into symbol, that is x symbol. We have to use asterisk symbol, that is star symbol, in case of multiplication. that is in programming language. Okay. Okay. So this is about arithmetic operators. So some explanation is there down the table. We will see. See, division of one integer number by another integer number is called as integer division. This operation always results in integer value. So as I said, so 5 is an integer, 2 is an integer, so you can expect the result as 2, not 2.5. Okay. The fractional part of the quotient is truncated. That is, here in mathematics we will expect 2.5. This decimal point and 5. This fractional part 5 is truncated. So result will be only 2. Okay. Example, 5 divided by 2 is 2 is an integer division. Then the mod symbol, percent symbol is used only for integer values, not for floating point numbers. This operator returns remainder after division. So when you say 5 mod 2, so if you say 5 mod 2, what operation you have to do is 5 divided by 2. Okay. So divide 5